Hi everybody, I'm Mike Lonsborough. I'm proud to say that I've been part of some of the greatest sports shows in the history of Calgary. Perhaps the most well-known was Sports at 11, a groundbreaking show on Calgary 7. It was informative, it was fun, it was entertaining, and over its 11 years, you never knew what to expect. It has never been duplicated, probably never will be. To this day, people come up and say to me, "We need Sports at 11 again." I also produced and hosted a show called Stamps TV, which ran for 5 years on Sportsnet. We started that show in 2004. We were the first company to be allowed to do a behind-the-scenes show on a professional football team ever. Years before Hard Knocks. The results, some of the best footage and stories I have ever seen or produced because other stations never had access to it. It was an honor to bring these stories from out of the locker room and available for Calgary sports fans to see. Now times have changed. Calgary sports reporting has been bumped to the back burner. Local TV stations just don't care anymore about local sports. In their haste to be the next trendsetter on the internet to go viral, or the accountant's way of saving money by cutting the sports department, local sports is now basically non-existent. Sure, you have a radio station that does nothing but the Flames and a part-time station that does the Stampeders. But what about the great stories in this great city that are being ignored? As far as the networks, let's be totally honest here. Maybe once a week they show up. But if it's not Toronto, it's not big enough for them. This town was once the leader in the way local sports was covered. Everything from the Daily Flames and Stampeder stories to the rising stars. The athletes with the great life stories. The world champs you never heard about. The stories that pull at your heartstrings. The underdogs rise to fame. It's not just covering these stories, it's the way we covered them. Making them compelling, entertaining, and full of personality. A great story needs to be told and told the right way. Well, that's great, but where are we going to find stories in a show like that these days? Well, right here, on the Calgary Sports Page. All Calgary, all sports, all the time. The stories that make a difference. Great stories, huge personalities, everything you need to be entertained and informed about the athletes and sports teams in and around Calgary that you care about. We don't need Toronto telling us what's important. We want the stories that affect us in Calgary. I'm proud to be part of the team that will be bringing you the Calgary Sports Page. All the great stories you'll ever need on the city of Calgary. We don't have to take a back seat to anybody. Let's make Calgary sports great one more time. All Calgary, all sports, all the time. This will be fun again.